and I am doing what I love,
yes,
I will be happy.
You'll be happy.
It is about happiness. It
Yes.
is about fulfillment.
Yes.
So yes, I looked more onto the side of fulfillment more than success.
Aha.
Yes.
Okay.
If you wake up and you're happy.
Hello, vipi wakurugenzi, it's another Saturday. Wow, this is a beautiful Saturday that the Lord has given unto us. I don't know about you, I don't know how your week has been, I don't know what you've been going through in your week, but as always, tunasemanga nini? Dialogue at the Well is here to climax your weekend. Your Saturday can never be better without we here at Dialogue at the Well, only on our number one TV, and that is Wema TV on all our social media platforms. Kindly engage us and we shall engage unto you back. And this wonderful night, or rather evening, we are having an amazing guest with us. We are introducing another brand new segment on our platform, that is Dialogue at the Well, and this is Hustle Yangu. And we are going to hear him talk, share his life story and how he has been hustling all through, or rather to where he has been, and his creativity and all that. And this is your number one Christian youthful show, where we talk it, where we say it as it is without judging, and we are bringing it to you every 6 in the PM. My guy,
Yes.
karibu.
Asante sana.
Welcome to Dialogue at the Well. Huku ndio Wema.
Huku ndio Wema.
Yes.
Na nimefurahi kuingia huku.
Tutakutendea wema, uende zako. But basically introduce yourself. Who is you?
Well,
Yes.
my name is Broderick Kariuki Gishero, and I am a film producer and a music producer. I am also a businessman, and yes, I am in this industry of filmmaking and the creative arts.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you. A film producer, music producer, and a businessman.
Yes.
Wow, you have heard it from Broderick himself. He's a young man, and as he have said, he is a producer, music producer, and he's doing things even in the business world. As we say, young people, we can come out of our comfort zone and do great and wonderful things. So do not be limited. That's why tonight we want to dive in. Hustle Yangu. So Broderick, tell me, who is this Broderick now? On a good way, sasa uniambie who is Broderick, eh? Yes.
Who is Broderick?
Yes.
That question changes as you grow. I think that is something about identity.
Yes.
You go through a conversion because of new knowledge,
Yeah.
because of new experience. Yes, I say Broderick is a changing character, but I believe that most importantly is that I am a creative, and I am in this business of making film and advertisements and music, anything to do with media solutions.
So if I may ask, when you say you're in that particular business, did you start that business like you knew it as young as you are, or it's something that you've developed along the way? You know?
Well, let me tell you a story of when I was a young boy,
Yes.
very small boy.
Yes.
I used to wait for people to go to sleep
Aha.
so that I go and watch TV, bila volume.
Okay.
So nenda na watch pale, close the doors very carefully so that nobody hears me. But I was very, very fascinated with film when I was
Without
young.
sound.
Without sound, just pictures. And maisha nanga, how it goes. And
Okay.
Eventually,
Yes.
I found myself in construction.
Okay, so wait.
yeah.
So I want to get this right. So you started that's something that was in you. You just love to see pictures,
Yes.
the motion in it, how you can maybe be of a change in this particular industry.
Yes.
And now you found yourself in construction.
Yes.
So maybe when you're growing up, were you sharing these with your parents, like telling them, you know what, dad and mom, I want to be this. I want to grow to become this kind of a man, you know? Because now when you say construction and now you're in production, before tufike huko, wacha wakurugenzi wajue. How did you get there?
Well, I think it's all about creativity.
Yes.
And ukipita kwa masomo, our parents are the type that would want to see you be an engineer,
a doctor,
the typical things.
Oh, that's why you're in the construction field.
So yes, this creativity, I found myself quite pushed into the construction industry, and in that way.
When you say construction industry, that is when you were done with your
high school.
So you went to...
Yes, I went into construction.
Which direct into construction companies or school? You were schooling on construction management or something like that?
No, I started with a diploma in computer-aided design.
Okay.
Architecture, computer-aided design. So.
Oh, where that is in?
That is in Graffin's College.
Okay.
Yes, and then after I finished my first diploma, my mother pushed me into the direction of going to the School of the Built Environment at the University of Nairobi. So I took my creativity there, only to realize that all these technical things are probably not what my calling is for.
So you post there now, you told your parents like, you know what, hii vitu zote tumekuwa tukifanya, hapana, hii sio mimi. Niambie, hapo kuliendaje?
Hapo ikaleta moto. Ikaleta maneno mingi.
Yes.
But anything that you love and anything that is worth fighting for, fight for it.
Wow, that is beautiful. I would want you to repeat that. As in, that is very key for this generation to get that into their core. Yes.
True. Anything that is worth fighting for,
yes, fight for it. Okay.
Yes, because that is your life. I was looking at myself turning 40, 50, and labda...
As that young, you're looking yourself at 40 now?
Oh yes,
okay.
I had to, because I'm thinking about many things to do in the future.
Yes.
Many involvements in foundations and many things, and these are things we can talk about later. But I saw I am not going to be very, very impactful.
Okay.
If I am in that side, because I'd be overtaken. I saw myself being overtaken with duties that are not really reaching my core and what I feel is my purpose.
Okay, so so what was your core and purpose, and that's why you took these other music side of it?
I believe, one, I am a storyteller.
Okay.
So being a storyteller and a writer, I saw it best to start writing my experiences in life. So writing my experiences without any form led me to music, because I've been brought up in a musical family.
Yes.
Both my parents were in the choir of the church we go to, and it took us to music school when we were a bit young.
Yes.
And so I naturally found myself in music.
Okay.
Soon it followed with filming, because the kind of music I'd make does not even have lyrics, just about how you feel. When you watch a movie, many of the times you are influenced by the music, the sound. And so when I was young, I used to tell, you used to be asked what do you want to become, and I'd say a sound engineer. And being a sound engineer, those years, nobody understood what that means.
Yes.
But I was really fascinated with sound and film, as I said. So when I went into the music industry, I found that I cannot, one, hire anyone to make my film for me.
Yes.
And two, probably to find people.
Wait, before we go to that industry, I want to get hapa. Wajua sisi tunaambianga nimekupatia ruhusa umeenda shule, and I want you as Broderick to go and do construction and management. And now we are talking about music and film production.
Yes.
Now that transition, was it, as you said, ilikuwa noma ngori, but how was it embraced finally? Was it accepted? Did you did you convince your parents about that? Or how was that particular conversation? Because I nataka kujua ako ka segment venye kalienda, because that's wisdom that our fellow young people would want to borrow from you.
Okay.
Yes.
One, I cannot at all say it was an easy transition, especially because your parent has that vision they have for you, and they sure want the best for you.
Yes.
So trying to convince them that you do not want to do what they're asking you to do, and instead do what you want to do, it wasn't easy, but you respectfully tell them that this is what you want to do in your life, and as much as it's going to take time, and asking about the promise and how the market is flooded and all that.
Yes.
One, if you do not do mediocre things, then you're rewarded.
Okay.
Mediocrity is never rewarded, and so that persistence and being good in what you're doing is very important.
Okay.
So that stage was just about a lot of explaining and showing them that you're in it 100%.
Okay, you had to convince them.
Yes.
And
By
show
doing.
them that by doing.
Yes.
So convincing and action was very key. And showing them that this is what I feel I want to do.
Yes.
Okay. Now take me to film and musical production. How did it begin? How was the journey? So now you shifted from construction, now you began again in this particular profession now.
Yes.
Okay.
Now over to my third school.
Yes.
And unfortunately, I was able to get into the school. That is the Kenya Institute of Mass Communication. And that is where I started my film production course. And this is particularly directing.
Okay.
So film directing, you're taught many things. You're taught how to handle a camera, how to do sound, how to edit, how to do a script. And this gives you some confidence when you're doing your work, that you know what you're doing.
Yes.
So understanding the business side and the professional know-how, how to do this technical things.
Yes.
I am really glad that I was able to start there. And I had very nice lecturers, very nice classmates around me. So we were able to collaborate on a number of projects. Yes, and eventually started working while still in school.
While still in school? Yes. That is interesting. Bring it up, share it with us. We'll want to hear that. So you are a student now. When you are doing a construction management, there is no place that we mentioned when you're still in school you started working.
I was always working. I was either doing some business somewhere.
Yes.
I had even gone to the stage of attachment. I think that is the stage where I really realized that I do not want to be waking up to do this every day, especially because it is just like some clockwork. Enda koroga simiti, maliza hiyo flow, fanya nyingine.
Angalia kama iko sawa. But now in the music industry you are able to use your mind.
It is about the now. It is about the journey.
I love this. What I'm actually getting is you had your own kinda you had made your own vision. You envisioned you in 40 years time, whereas you are still in your 20s.
Yes.
And having that, it made you realize what you want and what you want to achieve. Yes. And as you said, you are a storyteller, and you're going to tell us the story part of it. And many young people, or rather the generation that we are in today, unapatanga watu wanakujanga kupata purpose or vision when they get into employment. But I would want us to borrow that idea from you, like you envisioned yourself. Now when I'm in 40, you are sharing with me ukiniambia, I envision myself when I'm 40, niko pale na kitambi, nimeamka nasoma gazeti. But now in the music side of it, you're still doing something different and wonderful.
Nikiamka niyo kitambi when I'm 40, na labda wife amenikulisha sana. And I am doing what I love. Yes. I will be happy.
You'll be happy.
It is about happiness. It is about fulfillment.
Yes.
So yes, I looked more onto the side of fulfillment more than success. Yes. Okay. You wake up and you're happy.
Wow.
That you win. You're winning.
Wow. I don't know if you're following this. This is so educative and very informative from Broderick himself, that the guy decided to pursue what he loved and what he felt that this one will fulfill. It will bring fulfillment in me. It will give me an identity and a recognition in my peers and in the life after. Wow, that is beautiful. So now you started working while you're still in your course.
Yes. So anytime you're
not we are talking about first you being in the first year.
Yes.
First year?
First year, yes.
Okay.
So of course
nikiwa fresher. Sisi tunajaribu kuangalia kujielewa. Ushaanza kazi as young as okay, wow, beautiful.
Yes. So we got an opportunity to have some good lecturers who encouraged us to use the studios there and the equipment there.
Okay.
One of them being Mr. Manyara and Mr. Wanyama.
We give respect to those lecturers that are exposed to such.
Yes, and I can't mention Mr. Mira, Madam Judy Okello. These are names that I will remember for a very long time. And I remember going to Mr. Wanyama because he's the one who had the key.
Yes.
To what you call an atelier, big dark room.
Okay.
It has lights. So
I hope you guys are learning something.
They also had the key to the sound studio, sound room. So we used to go and just try to work things.
Okay.
So we'd record music and we'd go and take the cameras and go record a video. And we do our own personal projects until someone just saw us working and he told me, hey, my neighbor James Washira.
Yes.
He told me, I have this campaign. I want to run for an MCA post. Can you do a video for me? So he sent me some content here and there.
Yes.
And I made him a video.
Okay.
So that was the first job, I think, that I did for someone outside. And I will remember James for that.
Wow.
So from that we never looked back. Just looked for another job and another job and
another job came. And now finally you were able to start your own production company.
Yes.
Okay.
That is how it started.
From the lab in school, those materials, you decided to take your time and invest in those humble beginnings.
Yes.
And now here you are. Now take us after that campus life. Now you are a producer and you have your own places of production. How has the journey been?
The journey has
being a young person and you're in business. Yes.
It has been a lot of discovery. It has been a blessing, but it is equally trying. It has been hard. Nothing is easy. Nothing good comes
but
easy.
Money flowing.
Well, now we can say we are getting something. Yes. And we bless God for that. Because every day you wake up and you try to make a coin. So you wake up, try to figure out what you want for the day. You wake up, pray, and then you go to work.
Yes.
So right now we are working with many clients.
Okay.
Probably for the sake of their confidentiality,
let us not mention them here tonight. But what I want to get is like now you reached a point and you said, you know what, I don't want to go into employment, or rather I will not seek employment first, but I will want to create my own brand.
Yes.
Like you said, you have a production studio.
Yes.
Maybe you can let us know the production studio, where it is. Did you encounter challenges as you are doing all these? Were there times you felt like, you know what, or it was just climbing and climbing?
No, you lose sleep some days.
Yes.
And fun fact, we closed the first studio we started. So failure is part of
so you success. Closed your first studio?
Yes, we did. We closed our first studio.
Why did you close your first studio?
Well, the clients were not flowing, one. Two, I don't think we learned, we knew how to go about the whole industry and who to approach. So by the time you are figuring that out, you have your bills running.
So did you start the production, or rather the studio, with purpose of making money, or what was the purpose? What drove you to start that studio?
One, it was to collaborate with people.
Yes.
There's a company I worked for called 1111.
Yes.
Where we took so many artists, about 20. For a show. And I think somewhere along the way, things were not working out. So we started our own upper echelon live music, and it brought about a lot of hope that we are going now places now, not just what was failed. And mind you, this is not the first time we failed. 1111 did not work. Here we are at Upper Echelon Life.
Yes.
We opened it at Kahawa Sukari. And we thought that because we have that kind of network, people will come. But you see, music and film si kama maziwa. Mtu anakuja kununua kila siku. You see, so you accept that ni hadi mtu akoe na project anataka kufanya. So one, who is our target audience? The youth. And I mean our target clients. And you'll find that they are still going through some financial
Yeah,
issues and
yes.
so when before they do a production,
Yes.
they'll take a month or two. You see, so in between getting a gig to do a wedding or
Yes.
a dinner somewhere,
Yes.
yes, because we give those media solutions.
Yes. So the first studio down.
First studio, songa.
Hapo mkasema tutaifungua
Kasema
studio
hapo.
tena.
Yes, and 7 months later, we opened another one. Yes.
The spirit of not giving up.
You cannot give up.
Uh-huh.
Give up, utafanya nini?
So you opened another studio
Opened
or?
another one.
Uh-huh.
Now it is at Zimmerman.
Yes.
And I'm happy that we also share a studio with my brother at home.
Oh,
so we have our own office set up, studio.
Yes.
Yes.
So that is 2 to make it 2 now.
Yes. Now it's
So
2.
one fail, now you are waking up and rising with 2.
It's 2.
Yes. Better things are flowing up. Yes. And you say that you're a storyteller. Well, when you say that, what did you mean by that? Have you told your story, or you are yet to tell your story?
Well, I believe I have told my story in a few instances. One of them being in the music I do.
Yes.
And in the films that I have done.
Yes.
This is content that you can find on my website. And
yeah, you can share your website probably with us. Maybe someone can click that.
Yes, that's brodrickhero.business.site.
Okay.
So here you will find what we have done.
Yes.
Worked with companies that are doing software development. Worked with companies that are in real estate. And churches.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
It's
I love the spirit.
Yes.
The first one closed,
Yes.
and then you could not give up because you knew what you wanted. You had your vision, and you know, this is what I want at the end of the day.
Yes.
Wow, that is beautiful. You have heard from Mr. Brodrick himself, and maybe before we close, you can give us your parting shot, and maybe how can you encourage the generation of today, the young people that are watching you out there, and they're saying, you know what, I want to pursue, I've been desiring to pursue probably this particular career or industry, but there have been some shake-up. How will you advise the young people out there to embrace this particular notion or idea?
Okay. Let me start with the story, because I said I made stories. It is a cold morning, 4 a.m. You are hoping to do your duties.
Yes.
But you don't know how your day will end.
Yes.
However, there is a miracle that happens every day in your life. And this miracle happens when you get out of bed.
Okay.
Pray, make your bed, get out. Go and work and do not fear.
Okay.
Be confident and do what you love. So 2 things, confidence and passion. Doing what you love is as important as anything, because it sets you apart.
Yes.
That is how you get to work even when you do not see the material, the money or all those things. Those are not the things that should lead you. The passion is what should drive you. The purpose is what is important. Okay.
Wow.
So never fear, and I'd really like to encourage them.
Yes.
Miracles happen to people who try.
Wow.
Yes.
I could not have put it any otherwise, but you have just done it well. And maybe how can we, if you want to reach out to you, maybe I want to do a production with you, how can I reach you out?
You can find all my information on brodrickhero.business.site. Here we offer professional solutions to anything that concerns media. This is videography, video editing, live streaming of events, photography. The team is growing, cyber security and other IT related issues. We do that. Set design and construction, we do that. We use some of that talent in construction into film. So you can find me on my website.
Thank you.
Yes.
Asante. Thank you so much for coming to our home, Wema TV studios. We are humbled to host you and to know young people can go out there and become producers and start their own businesses. That is from us here, Dialogue at the Well. It has been a wonderful show of learning. Hustle yangu mtaani huku nje, mavijana tumeamua hatukali talanta zetu. We are doing it as it is, and we are going boldly. We are not ashamed. We cannot be afraid. Also, I want to echo this to our fellow young people who are listening to this show. Let no one limit your capacity. Let no one limit who you are or say otherwise about you. You are your own limitation. Just as like Broderick have said, you need to be courageous, pray, be courageous, be bold enough, and have a purposeful life. We cannot say much. This has been Dialogue at the Well, only on Wema TV, your #1 Christian youthful show, where we bring them every Saturday, 6 in the PM. Till we meet again, this has been your one and only Big Ed. Kwaheri ya kuonana.